Hi, very nice to meet you. I'm Shai, I'm the CEO of Samson Logic. I'm a structural engineer with first and second degree from the Technion. In the last 6 years, I was working as site manager and project manager in one of the largest construction companies in Israel, Dania Sibus. And from the problems and issues I encountered there, this solution was born. Now, together with our team, we thought, what if we could break the building into all the materials it's constructed of? Pack them up in a sorted way that is suitable for the consumption order at the end point. Assemble them one on top of the other in a modular way like our children are assembling Lego. But before we go there, allow me to take you through a little tour on how materials and equipment is handled today. The materials are lifted in improvised ties. Because of that, you have falling materials, which is the second highest reason for fatal safety accidents. Also, while entering and extracting materials from the working floors, sometimes you have falling workers along with them. The usage of the old, non-efficient wooden rafts that used today cause safety accidents like we can see here. And the transportation process, not taking into consideration the sliding effect or the overturning of the cargo, end up in tragedies. It's a ticking time bomb, and we need to put a stop to it. Now, another issue is the efficiency issue. Today, crane of the site is not maximizing his lifting capacity. He's lifting in small portions. Because of that, waste his time. The worker's time costs time and money for our projects. Also, the area occupancy of the materials, because you need to spread out all of the materials around your site to give an access to them, they take very valuable space, cost and hurt the productivity of the construction site, and you have large waste of materials because of the misuse you have, because everything is spread all around. So what is the solution to the problems I introduced before you? The safety, the efficiency, and the waste. Our solution is lean construction logistics that is built out of few parts: hardware, software, and IoT, when all of them work together in a synergy with a written patent on all of our products. So allow me to take you through a little tour on how the materials on our solution. Now today, when you imagine the typical construction site, what you see in front of your eyes is site loaded with materials. But what if it doesn't have to be like that? So let's take the rebar, for example, which is one of the most complex materials there are. The rebar will be ordered through a special software that we have developed. This software, using its algorithm, will divide the different bundles of rebar between our modular smart packages, but not in a random way. It will take into consideration the maximum transportation weight, height, or crane lifting capacity. Divide everything by the working stages and consumption order at the construction site. Creates an output for the manufacturer with instructions what to put where for it to be suitable for the consumption order. In that way, the manufacturers will pack up the materials by the output of the algorithm, assemble the stack and prepare it for transportation in advance. Transporter pick up the full stack from the factories, deliver it on site, replace the new stack, full stack with the one already used, and the construction site will start using our modular smart packages with using the IoT sensors on them. The IoT sensors also give us a safe way to lift up the materials, checking the angles and checking the tilting of the materials. It gives us logistic control that we can know where is every material and how much we have left on site and in the factories themselves. It collects valuable data to improve working processes. And also, it turns our material from regular materials into smart materials that can communicate with their environment. So let's summarize quickly the value. First of all, we're saving life by bringing safety to the lifting, transporting, and storing of the materials. We save time by maximizing the crane lifting capacity and lifting up in big portions of the materials themselves. When we calculated how much, we got $100 that is saved per each ton by time of the crane and the workers. We save area because everything is stacked up in a vertical way instead of the horizontal way that is used today. We save material waste because everything is concentrated in one place, prevent misuse by dividing everything by the working stages. We increase the productivity by bringing organization, better quality control, better logistic control to the construction site. We save valuable data, we collect valuable data to improve the working processes. Now, one of the most important things, we are putting an end to the improvisation today in the handling of the materials and bring standardization, Samson logic standardization to this field. Now, we already started doing so. We produced our hardware. We put it on top of the transporter, transported it and delivered it in the Israeli roads. We brought it to the manufacturer, tested how the materials enter. We got approval for them as approved lifting devices for the industry of construction. We took them to the construction site, saw how they act there, saw how the comments of the different users. So we are now in a POC stage with the wonderful, wonderful partners, the most innovative construction companies in Israel, Solelon Boneh Shikum Binui, Tidhar, and Neumann Steel, which is one of the largest rebar manufacturers in Israel. So just to, am I talking only about a local problem, or is it a global problem? So today it looks the same in every country, Germany, China, United States, Qatar. No other solution to the way materials are handled. It's the same way, and by that we bring an innovative solution. So what will be our business model? We'll produce the hardware and sell it to the manufacturer to redistribute it to the endpoint users. And we will rent the services of our software and IoT sensors as part of the usage, because the hardware is worth nothing without the software and the IoT. We have a great, great team to take this project to the next level. I introduced Matteo. Danny Weiner is our CTO. He's an electrical and electronical engineer, worked in one of the largest high-tech companies in Israel, Rafael. Professor Yechiel Rosenfeld, which will be one of your keynote speakers, so I'll let him introduce himself in a few minutes. David Zvika, our logistic expert, which is owner of one of the largest recycling companies. We also have a great group of investors and supporters, two big construction companies. ASA, which is one of the largest software companies for rebar logistics that invested money in producing for us our software. We're part of the ConTech Accelerator, supported by the Israeli Builders Association and funded by the Israeli Innovation Authority. Now we are looking for more partners and investors to take this idea to the global level, because as you can see, it's needed everywhere. So I think it's about time that we move from the old method that we used to and moved into a new era. So if I interest you, we'll be more than happy to answer your question. We have a booth outside. Thank you very much.